Good afternoon to each one of you. Our chief guest, our Honorable Vice President of India, virtually, I think he has already addressed. Our respected Professor Bhattacharya, Regional Director, IGNOU Center, Shillong, Meghalaya, and our different faculty members, respected guests, and all my dear, so to say, students. The person who will be serving and standing with and for the society, for the state, for the country tomorrow. My dear fellow graduate, and my dear graduate, at the very outset, it's my pleasure to congratulate on your graduate on this very auspicious occasion. As to deliver the convocation address, I normally don't prepare the speech, but the minds that comes to me. I used to speak from my heart. I'm one of the students who don't memorize. And I'm one of the students, I think if I'm not wrong, at a very light note. My mind sees different, and my profession is different, and my degree is different. Normally when I was a student, I think only the political science graduate used to join in politics, and they will do the brilliance and the wonderful in the political arena of the country and of the nation of the world. But it is not. I choose the career to become the science students. But from my childhood, I want to become a politician and to become like this. But I never thought I would be like this. But the dreams I have, the compassion I have, and the struggle I have, it's what made me here today. When I was students, I really loved to learn, to listen to the great speeches of different individuals. When I was very small, the first chief minister of our state, Lieutenant Williamson Sangma, was landed at my village. He is my grand uncle. I don't know who is the Captain Sangma. Everybody was with a Thai suit. I just saw the first man. He is a very, well dressed. I thought he is the one. There's so many dressed well, the Thai suit. I've not got opportunity neither to meet him or to greet him. But his presence and the commitment towards the people of the region, of the state, what made me inspire today. Therefore, in life, if you want the flower and the smiles as you depart and as you live, be as you are. Because, just for example, in our times, there are many teachers whom we don't like it. We want them to leave early. There are many teachers who make boring while in the classroom, outside the classroom, and we want them to leave early. And when they transfer or retired, students used to give a big flower and smile because they are leaving. But today, as faculty members, as a graduate, as a resource person, as a teachers, as a students, let's not expect for the flowers and the smile. Let's work to see the tears of our friends in the institutions and the community with our people. To those individuals who love, to those individuals who inspire, it's very difficult to depart and to leave them. The tears comes out. Therefore in life, let us work harder if you want tears in life. It's a wonderful. We have experienced in many different occasions. Therefore today, in a very light note, if you see somebody crying and tears coming out, feel I've done something. But today, the world needs a very, very, very global standard education in our country. The coming in of a national education policy of the government of India, it's a really, really a game-changing, historic move for our country. As I'm saying, I choose to study science, but I love to become the politicians, which did not allow me to choose the political science during my college and university times. But now it's allowed. Under multidisciplinary courses, you're allowed to choose the political science along with the physics and the mathematics, if I'm not wrong, right? So therefore, I think the national education policy has come off in such a way that the best brain are utilized, are captured. Therefore, this afternoon, as we congratulate all the graduates, and if I'm not wrong, at a distance more education, most of the students, many are already working, some are engaged in business, some are in different positions in the society and the government. But therefore, since you are hungry for the education, for the knowledge, because the education starts from the cradles and ends with the grave. Therefore, I think the thirst that you have has achieved. The thirst you have for knowledge and education will drive you to serve better tomorrow to the society, to the region, and to the country. My dear friends, education is something that even the world deadliest militants, the terrorists, are afraid of. This is what the statue of Malaya Yusuf, the World Nobel Prize winner for the peace from Afghanistan, stated. She was shot dead in Afghanistan, in Pakistan, by the Taliban militants, but she was survived. She was working for the girl education. The thirst for the education and the knowledge has driven her and every individual of the earth to work harder, to stand higher. I think that education is the only weapons, it's the only mission which changes everyone's lives and the dreams. Therefore, as a reason, as I congratulate the IGNOU and all the faculty members for working hard and to make this happen, it's my request to each one of you and to the university that As we look around the scenario of the present days, the survival of the fittest. There is no champion as of today. No military, no weapons will make you champion. But the fittest, survival of the fittest. Any university, any institutions, any country, any state, any community, and any individual who have the fittest brain will survive. Today is not the ages of fighting with the bombs and what you call the missile. It's over now. It's a war of the brain, the ideas. And any nation on the earth who have the best brain will survive. Any university who have the best contents, the best knowledge, the best ideas will attract the students to learn. Therefore today, it's my request to all the universities across the country and across the state. Let's not look at the contents that has been designed yesterday. I think it's important to revisit the textbook, the curriculum, the contents, the chapters that we study today. Look at technology. Look at technology. What has been updated apps yesterday, it's outdated today. It's very important that every minute, every seconds, there is changing style of learning and the knowledge and the wisdom. Therefore today, any university who will be best to survive will be the university who have the best ideas. Your works never live, but it's ideas who will live long. Therefore, this afternoon, as a reason, I think at this hall, there are many students, the faculty members across the country. But let me tell you, as a Meghalayians, as a tribals today, I think you will not mind for making this statement. As a tribals, as a region, as a state today, it's very important to open up our minds at the global standard. Sometimes, as a tribal, as a Meghalayians, as a Northeasterns, we only think about that we are the tough. We only talk about Northeastern region. We only talk about the Shillong. We only talk about the Manipur. We only talk about the Mizoram, Nagaland, Meghalaya. But it's over now. Because of technology, because of scenario today, the system in such a way that our thinking, our mindset should be at the global standard. What I'm saying today, we are not Meghalayians, Northeastern, the Indians, we are not second to nobody. We look up at the Americans, we look at the Europeans, we look at the Western countries, but the standard of our country, the leaderships of our country, great nation India, at the global standard today. The world looking up to us today. There is something to learn from India. There's something to learn from Northeast. Therefore today, if we continue to inspire the global community, I think as a country, as a research scholar, as a professor, as a student today, as a community, as a father, as a mother, as a parents, I think more focus, more investment should be made on education sector. With respect to our northeastern region, friends, we don't have any big industry like in Mumbai, like in Maharashtra, like Gujarat, like that. We don't have. But what do we have? The brains that we have. Shillong, northeastern region, can still continue to be one of the educational hub in the country. Then after a couple of hours from now, I'll be having a meeting with the Vice Chancellor of different universities of the state. And I would like to urge all the university. I think the IGNOU is already in. I want to revisit the contents, the curriculum, the subjects that our students study. In every university, every student must study same curriculum, the same standard, with the national level, with a global standard. If we walk 2 steps behind the rest of the country, we will continue to be behind still even tomorrow. Therefore today, it's my request to all the faculty members and also the future professors, the leaders, the graduate. I know you will be working tomorrow at some institutions. You will be serving the people at different positions and capacities. Make sure you have to give the best brains, the best idea to your people, to your children, to your community. Therefore, this afternoon, it's my humble request, especially to the Indira Gandhi National Open University. Of course, you're doing already. Since I'm the Meghalayan's education minister, I would like to make this statement. In Meghalaya, I think among the Northeast, Meghalaya is the highest number of institutions, the highest number of teachers. We have from all levels about 58,000 faculty members of all levels, the teachers in the state. We are the highest in terms of population ratio, proportion of presence of our institutions. However, there's a crisis in having the good teachers in our state. About 18,000 plus teachers are still untrained. And I would be happy if the university, IGNOU, can explore, also to assist how state government in training our teachers, be it in physical and the online mode, in whatever ways that we can. Because if we're not able to produce the best teacher, how they will serve and produce the excellent students. Therefore today it's very important to unite, to put our heads together. And today it's very important for any institutions that our curriculum, our syllabus should be skill oriented. Today, it's not the world that looks at the diploma and the degree and the certificate. No, it is not. Your PhD degree will not guarantee to get the job in any institutions of the earth today. This is time it looks the efficient, the ideas and the capacity that you have. Therefore, yes, it is important to have degree and a diploma, but it is very important too to have the ideas and the skill. Therefore, I'm happy that about the 40% at the Google's company are Indians. And there's IT park in Shillong, about 300 plus young boys and girls working for Americans from Shillong. There is called company called 24/7 IT. There once I was having a meeting with them. They're telling their center only located in 3 cities: Hyderabad, the Bangalore, and in Shillong. Our boys and girls are working and they're earning in the IT park Shillong in working for the American people, but it's in the night shift. So I've been told many young people want to resign because they don't want to work at night, because they're working for the Americans from Shillong. This is how the platform has been given. They want to recruit another 1,000 plus staff now in next few months from now. This is time which looks for, search for the efficient, the talents that we have. So it is very important to find the talents, resources, and education. We have, when you talk about education, we talk about 2 things. It's a invention and a discovery. The many scientists, they've invented aircraft. They have invented the ship. They have invented the mission, missiles and all things, all that. But also, God is so kind to the humans being, to our people, to our region. There are many resources. As a human being, as a natural resources, as at a various level. But today, the education institutions should teach our people to go and discover. We're not talking about invention, but there is an insight, resources inside. We are here as a university. We are here to teach our students so that to discover the brains of our students. And tomorrow, as a graduate, you will go out to serve the society and to discover the resources that we have and to make it use for the betterment of our state, our region, and the country. Today, I speak a different dialect. Of course, people knows me, I'm an Garo. But my mother tongue is not Garo. My mother tongue is called Atong, which many of the Garo people don't know. So in Khasi region also, there are many sub-tribes, there are many dialects. It's going to extinct and already extinct. Just give an example. Among the Garo sub-tribe, there is called Ruga. Ruga, there is one dialect called Ruga. Everybody speak Garo called Aui. Now there is not a single individual who speak Ruga dialect. It's completely extinct from the earth. And my dialect too. it's going to be extinct very soon. Because many children they are speaking, they don't speak anymore. In a similar way, our tribal culture, the practice, I think you are not mine, because the Kasi and the Garo, we practice matrilineal society. People talking about merit and demerit of all this. And the times is coming when somebody may try to dilute all this. The many practice of our culture, of our tradition, which is going to be extinct. Our young people doesn't know. Our custom, our practice, knowing of all this, our pious leaders has enacted a law called Sixth Schedule. Sixth Schedule. But many people doesn't know the ABC of the Sixth Schedule. Therefore, maybe from next academic session, Education Department, Government of Meghalaya, we are sitting right now in formulating and developing our curriculum that the studies on our tribal culture, our language, our practice must be taught in the school curriculum. We will be sitting with all the stakeholders, both in Kasi, in Garo Hills, Giant Hills, because these are the blessing from above. And it's not only to promote. If we only promote, it will extinct. If we only protect and preserve, it will extinct. But it is important to promote too. To promote our indigenous practice is very important. Therefore, we are developing our curriculum that every student whoever comes to Meghalaya institutions must study about our culture too. This is the way how we shall promote and protect and preserve the values that we have. These are the things that the graduate, when you go out, must discover the beauty that we have. Therefore today, my dear friends, it's my request to all the graduates, as we go out, our people, our community, look at us. What quality does we have? We should not give any doubt to our people. It's very important to work for the better standard of our community, of our people. Therefore, it is on this very auspicious occasion, as we congratulate once again to all the graduates, we used to say, be worthy of it. Nation, the community need you. Be in the society, be in the church, be in the community. We need a leadership who will inspire. We need a leadership who will unite. We always say, divide, we fall. You may have different ideas, but your ideas should not conflict to others' ideas. Yes, in democracy, there are different views. There is a debate. There is always treaty. Discuss, debate. But that should not be the ends of our ideas. We have different ideas to decide, to debate. We have a different ideas to discussion. But at the end of the day, what is best for our future? Let's unite our ideas and decide the best. Therefore today, it's my request to all the graduates, as you go out, let's unite our ideas and decide the best for the interests of our people, but increase our region, but increase of our country. Today, it's a very difficult time to understand one another. I don't know, yes, my professor are here with me. As a northeastern region, we understand what is happening in Manipur. I think it will not mind you for making this. But so education should bridge, should educate our heart. Sometimes it's very difficult to bridge the brain and the minds, but education must connect, must bridge the heart of the people. Therefore, it's very important to unite our ideas together for the betterment of our humanities, the betterment of our world. Thank you so much, Professor Bhattacharya, for inviting me. My best wishes and my prayer will always be with you. And we look forward that your degree and your certificate will matter in bringing, in shaping the world better for tomorrow. Let the world recognize you as one of the graduates of the Indira Gandhi National Open University. Thank you so much. Kublesibun Matela Jai Hind.